Hello. So when it comes to self-esteem, we all like to think of ourselves as having ours in order. And I'd like to think of that as well. Unfortunately, things ebb and flow. We have off days. We might not always feel the best about ourselves. And I think that is when somebody like a narcissist latches on. They get in. Because we're so starving to fill the hole of self-love that might have a deficit at that moment. It might even be just at that moment. Maybe you've lost your self-esteem. Maybe you never had it, or maybe you're having a down day. But for them to get in to us, there's got to be something missing, right? Otherwise, if we are feeling high and mighty, we would probably be like, you seem a little too good to be true, bud. Sorry. Or whatever the case. Girl, boy, whatever, pronoun. But I feel like we have to work on that in order to protect ourselves from that happening again. And I can't help again. My last 3 videos, I know I got very incensed because I was talking right to any narcissist that could possibly listen, because I just don't get their behavior. And with everything I've learned, I just can't understand how a human being can look at their life, know they're hurting people, and not want to help themselves out. It's beyond me. I don't get it. Even though we get it, I don't get it. And I started to think about that second picture again that I didn't show you because I want to protect this girl's privacy. I wish it were of myself, because then I would show you. But I've never taken a picture of myself crying. Maybe I should. I'm sure I'm a blubbering mess. And I'm not recommending you do that with your narcissist. Show them the 2 pictures, the cartoon of the girl sleeping nicely and then a picture of somebody crying. But I do kind of maybe want you to think about the strength it took for that girl to do. She posted that picture. And they're divorced now. She had children with him. Can you imagine the pain she was going through? So the more I think about her doing that, and the strength and the grace and the self-esteem she was building back up by taking that action, it's very empowering. It's very empowering. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you didn't watch the last video, it was a picture I compared to a nice happy picture to a girl that was crying, eyes swollen, but I didn't show the picture because it's not me. If it were me, I'd show you. I've never taken, like I said, a picture of me crying, but I think that maybe what we have all done is I think we've passed ourselves in a mirror crying, and we look at it as, oh my God, what a mess I am. I'm so sad. This is terrible. But when I think about that picture, it represents nothing to me but strength. It was her face. She's going through it. She's in it. They have children way bigger than anything I experienced. And there she was with all her vulnerability to the world. If that isn't rebuilding your self-esteem and restoring it from the inside out, from the bottom up, I don't know what is. So if we all, and we have all, find ourselves or found feeling like that second picture, eyes swollen, tears streaming down our face, and it's in black and white, which punctuated how she was feeling. If we feel that way, yet pull ourselves out of it, the sun came up. That picture was probably, I think she posted it, it was probably a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe even 3. She's still around. She's still here. She's still thriving. They got divorced. She moved on. And I'm not saying he was a narcissist. I don't really know. But the fact is, she was so upset. And I feel like if you're going through that and you have the strength to show your vulnerability, then that is something that you can do at home. So the next time you're really upset, look at yourself in the mirror while you're crying. I'm not recommending you do the picture thing to your narcissist like I did. You promised this, you gave me this. I'm not necessarily recommending that. But for your own strength, to rebuild your own self-esteem, I think that to see ourselves broken in the mirror, crying, would punctuate to us, oh my God, what am I doing? Do I want to feel this way? Is this what I'm worth? Is this what I wanted for myself? Is this what I dreamed of as a little person? Boy, girl, doesn't matter. Is this what you had in mind for yourself? Is this what you outlined would be your life? I I'm sure she did not plan on that being her life. She was married, they had children, they're trucking along, and then, boom. I don't know what happened, I didn't ask. But everything ended. And there she was on the line with the picture. I thought it was beautiful. And I told her I thought she looked beautiful. Because the strength it took, it was so inspiring. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. If you, the next time you're upset, be inspired by how strong you are. Despite how upset you are, you're still standing. And find inside of you that strength and use that to rebuild yourself. Well, Renee, I don't really feel strong. Look at me, I'm a mess. I'm blubbering in the mirror. But the crying will stop. You'll wipe your face. You'll wash your face. You'll play some music. You'll talk to an old friend. You'll play with your dog. Minnie's new spring wardrobe is coming in. You'll talk to your dog. You'll do whatever you need to do, but it's very, very, very imperative we try to do things that make us fill the hole that allowed them to get in. And you might say to yourself, well, how do I do that? Well, I think if she can do it, we can all do it, I guess is my point. I have never seen a more broken person than this photograph. And I know I keep talking about this photograph because it's poignant to me. I felt so bad for this girl. But I feel that we've all been there. You don't need to see the photograph. Look at yourself in the mirror next time you cry. That's the photograph. Picture it in black and white and expressing to the world, I am broken. This is what broken looks like. And guess what? She pulled herself up. So I think we can all do that. And to rebuild our self-esteem to the point that we don't allow other people in, you need to start to maybe do things that only you get fueled by. You might be somebody who reads. You might be somebody who likes music. You might be somebody who likes yard work. You might be somebody who likes to visit with friends. Which that's limited right now, I understand. You might be somebody who likes to write. You might be somebody who likes to make art, paint, whatever. All of these different things teach you to build slowly. It's not going to be automatic. It's not going to be automatic. What do you mean? I'm going to go in the mirror, look at myself crying, I'm going to paint a picture and feel better? Yes, you would. If you have any kind of outlet, hobby, talent, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, pardon me. Once you finish whatever it is that you go to, whether you're weeding in your yard or painting a picture or writing a story or calling an old aunt or uncle or having a nice conversation with somebody like I just did with my cousin, those things build up you want to know why? Because they remind you, the conversations with people you love remind you that you're loved. And when you finish with a creation, whether it's a garden or a book or a painting or whatever you're doing, that has to make you feel good about yourself. So you go through the actions first, even if you don't feel like it. Even if you don't, this is not going to work. Painting a picture is not going to help me. Renee, do you know what I've been through? I feel like I've been hit by a Mack truck. You see these tears? Swollen, please. Look at these eyes. My eyes are swollen to the heavens. I get it. I do. I really do. I really do. I put on music and dance all around the house with Minnie. We dance. I sing loudly. I write. I read. I do things like this, and it does help to build you back up and remind you how fabulous you are. You know what? I'm a blast. You know what? I'm fun. I'm smart. I can garden. I can do whatever it is. You cook. You sew. You do. Get back to things that you know you feel good when you complete a certain project. Get back to those, because to fill those holes where self-love is missing. And you don't like to think of it. I used to make a joke all the time with, you're raising a daughter. You want to make sure she has high self-esteem. So I used to always make this joke. Are you kidding me? I love myself. And I would do that. She would giggle. Well, guess what? I did raise a girl with high self-esteem. And I just feel like it is disheartening to think that maybe we had a hole in our own, which is where they got in. But I don't certainly want another hole where somebody else can get in. So I've been trying to work on building. I didn't even know there was a hole. I had no idea. I have a very happy, quiet, simple, little, fabulous life. I had no idea there was any kind of hole, self-esteem-wise, but there has to have been in order to let them in. So I encourage you to look inside, see what maybe is missing, and try to fill it yourself. We're not filling it with them. They're not going to fill it. We already know that. They are empty vessels. So it's impossible anyway for somebody to fill you have to do that. We have to do that ourselves. So if that girl with the picture can do it, then we can all do it. And we've all been the girl in the picture. You might be crying right now watching this video. You might have had the worst night ever. Get up, do something that makes you happy. And I guarantee you'll start to feel better little by little by little, and you'll fill that hole. I wish the best to all of us. We are all going to beat this. We're all in it together. Right, Minnie? Okay, that's it.